And the camera's freezing. Do your thing, camera. My green cord is not green screening out. I'm so confused. But the green screen works. Hey, it's back there. And we are here getting ready to play some Dead by Daylight. Doing some awesome Dead by Daylight. I'm really enjoying it. Yesterday I started out, the stream started out pretty caca. I'm telling you, the stream started out pretty bad. And I was so totally confused. But I've got it set up now. I got it set up now, ready to go. Medusa's got an update. Yeah, if Jans, how many months is that, Jans? 19 months. 19 months.
Rene Brian. I'm confused.
He cut my head off. Yeah. So Brian Rene like Bobby Sue. No. Rene is my online name, and I use Rene forever. I used Rene forever until my wife complained. I don't understand, but my wife complained. So I had a big name reveal when my wife and I had a Twitch show about PTSD. Big booty, but you got a big booty. Big booty, but you got a big booty. And yes, I do. Big booty, but you ain't down to free. Big booty, but you got a big booty. Big booty, but you got a big booty. Big booty, but you got a big booty. Big. But my wife has actually put me upstairs now, so I have to go every break. I go downstairs, and I like today when I was getting ready to get started, I went up and downstairs 3 times. So the more exercising I do now, the smaller that butt's gonna get. Huh? Well, we won't have as big a butt as Rene is live, Dan. Yes, Rene is live. It is 2 p.m. Eastern time on a Tuesday, and we're going to do some Dead by Daylight, huh? Dead by Daylight, and I love it. And we are dual streaming right now on the Military Veterans Gamers Charity Channel. Hey, D-Lo. We're dual streaming on the Military Veterans Gamers Charity Channel and my channel. And I'm going to shout about, well, I'll cool them out. I'll give you the link. Give me that butt! Give me that butt! Give me that butt! Give me that butt! I think Jenks likes booty more than I do. But it's cool. It's cool. Booty's good.
Greetings.
So those are the 2 channels that we're streaming on right now. We're streaming on 2 channels, and Dan, the
plan
mod
succeeded.
Dan the mod is everywhere. Dan the mod is everywhere. I added one channel point on my channel when I fixed the GIF command. So the GIF command only works for mods now. Everybody else has to use a channel point, and you can put a random GIF on the screen. Like let's see now. Let's do something like 250 points. So let's find 250. Oh, hey, D-Lo did it. So D-Lo did. There you go. D-Lo did a random GIF, and if you type in, there should be a little box to type in, like there should be there should be a little box to type in stuff like that. But yeah, the mods have the GIF command for free. The mods get GIF command for free. Everyone else has to pay for it. But before we get started, I didn't check my email. I'm gonna check my email, see if we got a message from Rogue Energy. I don't know if they talked to habanero is on the menu, but it says it has to be scheduled, right? So we don't necessarily always have a habanero in the house, but habanero is back on the menu, and Dano is one of the people that made me eat a habanero. But I want to check. I want to take this. There you go. Push that button and see if I got anything. Oh, I got something from Rogue Energy.
Do you know the way?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look at that email later, but we did get something from Rogue Energy. And I want to make sure that Jordan Smith got that email. Jordan Smith is our president. Want to make sure you got the email because he's the one that will negotiate the partnership with Rogue Energy. But before we get the discount code of 20% for Military Veterans Gamers Charity, and I have to, because it's in my job description, I have to advertise their code. I want you to memorize my code. Memorize my code so you can buy Rogue Energy from me instead of MVG, and then when I'm advertising MVG you can say, oh, but I remember Renee's code and but seriously, I love it. I love this stuff. I love this stuff, and I forgot to check the email this morning, my MVG email, so I just checked it today, and yeah. Well, like I said, Dan, if you want to redeem peppers, we have to schedule it. I'm afraid there might be peppers in the refrigerator still from the last time, so I'm a little worried about that. But we don't always have peppers in the house anymore. My son used to feed his birds habanero peppers, but he stopped doing that, and we don't. He probably stopped doing it because I was eating them all. He was like crazy, no. But guys, 1 minute left before we get started with the game. I'm streaming on Military Veterans Gamers Charity channel and my own channel for a good reason. Military and Veterans Gamers Charity is a charity dedicated to helping active duty military and veterans with the assistance of civilians that support military veterans. But they're looking to bring military veterans through gaming away from the background noise, give them a path to do something that doesn't make them think about the shit back here. All right. For me, it's PTSD. For others, it could be just simple anxiety from work. But Military Veterans Gamers Charity does a great job of bringing people together in order to play these games and get away from all the bad thoughts. Another thing that Military Veterans Gamers has is an active support program with trained volunteers. The entire staff is trained unpaid volunteers, including myself. But they have trained unpaid volunteers that support the CARE program, or the peer-to-peer program, where military veterans can talk to somebody and get things off their chest. You know what I'm saying? And the peer-to-peer people, if necessary, they can direct you to somewhere that can actively help you. Give you the information you need to keep yourself on your toes. I really wish I had had that 10 years ago. Yeah, well, Dano's right. Dan said unpaid, because we are unpaid. There is a lot more to life than money, and the satisfaction of doing a job and helping the charity is a lot more important to me. Same thing when I was in the Army. I never really cared about getting paid. I got paid and I liked it. I loved it, but it wasn't a job for me. It was having fun, and I really enjoyed it. And Dano's on the charity channel echoing what I'm thinking. He lives to serve, and that's all he needs to do, and that's great. He's a great man. He does a great job for the charity and my channel. He's a mod on my channel along with Little Living Medusa. They're great people. And we are going to get started with Dead by Daylight. But I have a question, and I want to know the answer. What should I play? Should I play Nemesis, Jill Valentine, or Claire Redfield? Or Leon? No, I'm not gonna play Leon. No, Nemesis, or Jill Valentine, or Claire Redfield. So I'm giving it up. First person who answers is the one that gets the choice. Yeah. Thank you, Dano. Thank you, Dan. And that's a military thing, and I can really appreciate that. Well, if nobody is going to answer, I'm going to go ahead and play Nemesis. I had a lot of fun. Liv Medusa says Nemesis. I had a lot of fun with Nemesis the last 2 hours of yesterday, and got a lot of good clips. And if you have not joined my Discord, you don't have to. Hey, whatever. But it's voluntary. But I've got some TikTok clips up of Love, Death, and My Sweetheart is what it's called. Love, Death, and My Sweetheart, and it's Nemesis killing a young lady on the floor, which is really entertaining. It was real entertaining. So we'll go ahead and play. We'll play Nemi, and I know I'm on the wrong screen, but we'll get there in a second. We have to commune with glyphs. We have to commune with 2 more glyphs. And I've got 21,000 blood points I didn't spend. So let's go ahead and spend. Tarbeezy, welcome to the channel. And Tarbeezy, I am streaming to this channel and Military Veterans Gamers Charity at the same time. I'm streaming to Military Veterans Gamers Charity at the same time because they're cool, you know, and I like that. But no, seriously, Military Veterans Gamers Charity is a registered charity in the U.S. that that supports military veterans. Voluntary. Starcap says voluntary, but if I don't attend, you'll be on fire watch. That I remember I remember in the Army, we used to have mandatory fun days. you, you didn't have to go, but you had to go. You didn't have to go, but you had to go. So, but I actually rescued my dog on a mandatory fun day when I was a civilian, and I really didn't care what they told me. I was a civilian working for the Special Warfare Center, and I rescued my dog. And I told my wife to come out to where I worked, because I worked at a compound out in the woods. And she brought the kids. Kids were like 4 and 5, little kids. And she brought them out to see Gracie, my 17-year-old dog with Alzheimer's. But they came out to see Gracie, and I took the dog to the veterinarian, and my wife went all by herself with 3 kids to she took 3 kids to the mandatory fun day. IA school, they had Ghost Watch. I can see that. Oh yeah. So in Dano's advanced training, instead of having fire watch, which is the Army term, where you would someone had to stay up all night and make sure the building didn't catch on fire. They had Ghost Watch because the schoolhouse was in a former World War II hospital of Vallejo, California. Oh. So we are here. We're searching for a match, and we got old Nemi here, all dressed up in his suit, and it looks like we're going for a match now. well, yeah, Dan. If it's a hospital in California, it is haunted. So that's just the way it is. A hospital in California would definitely be haunted just for being there. I don't know about that, Medusa. That's oh, Davy Jones. Davy Jones. As soon as he said Davy Jones, it reminded me of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I love the Pirate of the Caribbean movies to death. Johnny Depp is an awesome actor, and if you don't think so, you must not think, because I've been told I look like Johnny Depp, and no, no, I haven't been told that. No, seriously. Anyways, but no, Johnny Depp is an awesome actor because I've seen him in real movies, right? And I've seen him in, of course, Alice in Wonderland and Pirates of the Caribbean and other stuff like that. The vampire movie. But and Tom Cruise. I look like Tom Cruise. I am Tom Cruise. I am. If you redeem the channel point reward for kissing my wife, that is absolute proof that I am Tom Cruise, because I am kissing my wife. And there you go. I don't know what else to say. Oh, baby. So these loading screens are really annoying because you never know when you're going to actually load in, or as of late, I've been stuck in the loading screen for a long time and never gone in. Or you'll get all the way in, and then boom, it'll say someone's disconnected. Oh, I got in. Medusa, you're on the Xbox though, right? Because the Xbox loading screens are awesome, man. They're different. All right, let us find somebody to slap her. Oh, there's someone to slap her. Oh, the loading screens, well. Oh, I didn't hit her, man. Where'd you go? Ah! I'm already being fooled and we haven't even started yet. Oh, you zombie. He's trying. He thinks she's an expert. I found a lot of experts die quickly. See, this is the hook that she took down, right? Quick moving. Yoda is lurking while he's working. Okay. I'm going over here to the generator. Oh, they got it fixed. I was going to come over and break it. They got 2 fixed. Oh, these bad people. They got 3 fixed. I am so lost. I can't believe this happened to me. They got 3 fixed. I have still lost the game. This is my first game and it's terrible. At least I get. Okay, here's somebody. That was a good zombie. Good zombie. Oh, it's the same girl. I can get her again. Oh. Good zombie. Good zombie. Good zombie. I get you for your second hook, lady. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I'd like to get a kill. Just, because it's nice. Friendly. Oh, this is called tunneling, and it's not a good thing. But, it's being rude. Medusa, should I let her go? I bet Medusa would say yes. Oh, well. Getting one is good enough for me. Medusa sticks her tongue out at me, huh? There's a healing totem over here too. Living Medusa's hyping. There she is. I get points for punching people in the head. That's just kind of cool. Oh, working on generators, man. You should have gone out a window, knucklehead. Well, that was a good idea. I get closer. Oh, where's the hook? Where's the hook when you need one? There's no hooks nearby. Where's the hook when you need one? There it is. Oh, I found a hook. Combo breaker guy. Where's the generator is working on? Oh, that's big. Oh, they let combo breaker guy off the hook. Oh, no, they didn't. They're working on generator up here. Oh, there goes combo breaker guy. Did he get off himself? Oh, the David King run. Ow! Oh, man. Okay, dude. You're bleeding a lot. I'm just telling you. They got one generator left to fix. Got one generator left to fix. They got him off. Someone is going over here. Zombie was chasing someone in this direction. They're there healing each other. All three of them are healing each other. Oh, yeah. I'm going after Bubba. Bubba, I'm going after you. This will be your third hook, and I'm just like that. Oh, he got healed. What a ripoff. Where'd he go? Probably shouldn't have done that. Now. Now that I know where the basement is. Oh, this is your third hook, sir. I just want you to know, and the basement hooks are really appealing. The basement hooks are real appealing this time of day. It's a little early in the morning, but they're still real appealing. There you go. Goodbye, sir. Have fun. Oh, they got the gates open. They got the gates open. So yeah, the Razor link is in my chat. Clicking on that helps me. You don't have to buy anything. Just clicking on it helps. Where's... I saw a green... Oh, that's so annoying. There's one. That should be that that challenge should be done, communing with glyphs. And this person has to get out of here, man. I'm letting her go. I'm just getting points. I'm just collecting points. I'm letting the other one get out. Oh, she got out. She's good. We're good. Everybody's out. 2 people are dead, and that's those happen. That happens. And I had fun. And I got lots of points for that. I had fun, and I got lots and lots of points for that. That is so cool. That is so cool. Let's check out the challenge that that's 25,000 points I got. Hit a survivor 10 times in a single trial. It's just... Okay. Knock down 10 survivors. I can do that. 10 times in a single trial? That's like, dude. I don't know if I can do that. It's cool to have, I suppose. Now it says it's 44. I don't think he's 44. I think he's about a week old. I think he was hatched in a laboratory somewhere. I don't think he's very old at all. But Nemesis is rude. And he has his own way of doing things. And we're gonna try a Morai again. Those were so gorgeous. They were quite entertaining. And my phone says scam likely. My phone says scam likely.
Piece of advice to anyone watching. This comes from a 61-year-old man that had dial tone phones back in his day, I think we had cans with string. But at any rate, your cell phones now have a feature that will give you a scam warning. I highly recommend hanging up on people that have a scam warning on the number. Now, it might be a real number, but
I get enough scam calls. I get scam calls. Rotary phones. Yes, Dan. Dan knows rotary phones. Oh yeah. I bet Dan knows what a modem is. Well, see, I have actually gotten spam calls on Twitch where they want to sell me followers and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And that's right. But I try to avoid that. So we talked about Military Veterans Gamers Charity in the last break, looking for a match, right? But I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart. And you see the donation gold bar that I have down there at the bottom. That is linked to my my account, and it goes directly to Military Veterans Gamers Charity. It goes directly to Military Veterans Gamers Charity. And what they're doing in the Military May Campaign, MMC, Military May Campaign, is they are looking to give away a $4,000 PC. Now, there's 3 ways to win. Because we can't make you pay to win, obviously. Now, that'd be wrong. But there's 3 ways to win. You can go to our Discord and check it out in chat. You can go to our Discord and grab the Dungeons and Dragons roll, right? You can enter in at startplaying.games, and there's a link there in chat again. The games have already started this week, but there's a good chance you'll be able to get in on a game, or even later this month, you'll be able to get in on a game, because people, for real life reasons, they'll have to stop playing. It's the way it goes. Finally, we're looking for donations of $20 or more to get tickets. I don't want to sound selfish, but Military Veterans Gamers Charity provides not only a platform for people to get together and game. Right now, they're paying for professional dungeon masters that start playing games to mediate games, I guess is what you call it, to run games for Dungeons and Dragons for verified military veterans. So the military veterans are getting it for free. And this is an awesome way to bring people together, especially some like me that don't leave the house, right? I mean, I left the house first time in weeks to go to the dentist. Well, that sounds exciting. But they're bringing them together to play Dungeons and Dragons and help them out in a lot of ways. And then, of course, the last way is of course donating, and that goes towards bettering our veterans. It's a really awesome system. I don't have the command in my channel, but the command in the Military Veterans Gamers Charity channel is Keys to Healing. And Keys to Healing is a program where they actually build charity computers for veterans in need. And I'll tell you right now, we have a long list of veterans that can use that charity money. And we have a company that's going bankrupt that owes a lot of money to Artesian Bills that was collected for donations. So we'll just have to see how that works. But I do have one good news. I have one good news for everybody watching. You may or may not know this, but yesterday, the president of our charity posted on our Discord, and I need to pull up a command for that. But we are now listed on a charity grading site that is, I wish I remember the name of it, but it's he referred to it as the Kelly Blue Book of charities, and we have a gold star rating for reporting our stuff, and I'm going to get that link so I have that accessible to people asking questions about the charity, and I can point to that and say, here we go, we are official, we're the real deal. I'm looking for some poor little individual. Oh, someone's working on this one inside. I tried to get her before she got out the wall locker. Oh, bummer. Where'd she go? She's running. She's running. She's gonna try and use that toolbox, I know. And she looted me. Ah, shucky darns. That's right. I'm fast on my 2 feetsies. And she's out here groaning. Man, she is sure mixing up the trail. I hear her groaning. Getting closer. Hear her making groaning noises. Elder Gamesman, thank you for the cheer. Elder Gamesman is a member of the Capcom Creator Stream Team, and I just lost this lady. I'm mad. Oh, there she is. Someone's over here. Someone's trying to be sneaky behind this generator. Jill Valentine is down. I am holding up. I am holding up, having a blast, doing the Dead by Daylight thing during the week, and I am dual streaming to this channel and Military Veterans Gamers Charity channel. I'm dual streaming to 2 channels. And why did I hear noise from over here? Did they jump out a window or something? Oh, they saved the lady. Why did they do that? But I do have exciting news, Elder Gamesman. I have been named the where'd she go? Oh, she's bleeding over here. I have been named the stream team director for the Military and Veterans Gamers Charity, and as you can see, they are a pretty awesome charity. And if one of my mods could type MVG, or the MVG command, they could show the Elder Gamesman what the Military and Veterans Gamers Charity is all about. Oh, I need to break this generator. Hold on a second. I don't need to be rude. I'm gonna break the generator. I just want to break the generator and put you on your 3rd hook, lady. Jill Valentine is going on her 3rd hook. Jill Valentine is going on her 3rd hook, and we're going to kill. And there we go, Jill. We're putting you down, and we're putting you down for good. This is like what Nemesis does. Nemesis has killed Jill Valentine. You thought that Jill Valentine killed Nemesis in Resident Evil 3, but you're wrong. Someone's over here. The zombie's chasing somebody. Yeah, she was working on a generator. Hey, Thomas lady. Haddonfield's not too bad. Whoa, 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 whoa! Who's downstairs? Downstairs being sneaky. I want to get whoever's being sneaky. She went, I imagine she went AFK in the middle of the street, which is good for me. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me if you go AFK in the middle of the street. We need to break this generator they're repairing over here. Are they gonna let her die? Oh, they got her off. Oh, got her healed. Someone's healed. Someone healed. Mimo healed Osvaldo. Here's Bob the zombie. Bob the zombie's not doing... Now let's see if she's AFK or not. Because if she's away from the keyboard, she's... Oh, oh, no, no, no. Running inside. He ran inside. Oh, look, wait. Oh, this is gonna be a kill. Oh man, that's a terrible view. Oh well, I still squished her head. Well, she got stuck. You know, I've done that before myself. Or I've got stuck and walked into a wall. Oh, this is cool. Are you wounded? Are you wounded? Are you groaning? I'm gonna give you virus. I'm gonna give you T-virus stuff. Oh, I missed. I wanted to give you some T-virus. I wanted the T-virus, young lady. She stopped. No, she didn't. Wait. Oh, good. My zombie T-virused her. Thank you, zombie. Nerd Tees versus Drink Up. What? No. Oh. Nerd Tees versus Drink Up. No, I haven't heard that. That's not one I've heard. Have you heard of the Nerd T virus? Oh, no. Nerd Tees is not a virus. No. The Nerd T virus. Oh, I read that wrong. No, Nerd Tees is not a virus. Nerd Tees is a Canadian tea company that I support. And they gave me a discount code because they're really cool people, but I don't get a commission from them. I just get their undying love and affection, which is cool. You know, that's cool. T-Virus is Resident Evil, yes, and Nemesis is Resident Evil. Although I think Nemesis is a product of G-Virus. Nemesis, I don't know what Nemesis is, because Google is more places than Dan of San Antonio, Texas. Dan thought he was everywhere. Google is everywhere. But come to find out, Google Maps was not allowed on Fort Bragg, so Google Maps does not have any. They don't have any pictures of. They don't have any pictures of Fort Bragg houses, and I was bummed out because I wanted to see my my daughter's house on. I wanted to see my daughter's house on Google Maps, and it wasn't there because they didn't allow the cars on Fort Bragg. There it is. While they're healing each other, they think I don't see them, but I do. And I'm going after you because I'm tunneling you. Oh, she's been infected. Oh, watch. Let me get a good spot for a clip. All right, good spot for a clip. Is this good? All right, there you go. There you go. Go, Nemi. Stop her head. Watch this. Stop her head. Oh, Nemesis. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, Dano is why didn't you have the chance to get out? Oh, she does. I couldn't see the hatch on my screen because of the background. He got out. Yeah, he got out. He got out. I was trying to see the hatch on my screen, and but no, seriously, Medusa brought up Nerd Teas, and I tell you, they're a Canadian tea company, and I do not get a commission from them, but they're really cool. I've knocked down 9 survivors. Does that suck or not? One more survivor, and I would have made it. Oh well. They're really awesome tea company. They get tea from Canada, Canadian tea, right? And the lady who's Ruby Doe on Twitch, she's the Ruby Doe on Twitch, and she's Ruby Doe on Twitch, and she packs this stuff in vacuum seal bags. I would I'm not going to talk more about it. Go to nerddees.ca for Canada and check them out. You can see what they've got. Loose leaf tea is way better than prepackaged tea, and I tell you what, Medusa, I would hate to drive around Fort Bragg because it's like huge, but I've got that magical military ID card, so I just drive through it. Of course, I'm an old retired guy. It's an old retired guy ID card, but it works. It works good. Nemi is level 44. No. I mean, you They give you a new one, Medusa. They give you a new ID card. My ID card says retired on it. And my wife's ID card says dependent on it. And on the back it says I'm retired. And my married daughter has got a new ID card. And she's got a new last name.
My baby girl went out, got married, and got a new last name. And I'm like, I'm crushed. I'm crushed.
Now, don't tell. Oh, that's no fun, Dan. No, hey, don't tell anybody this. Don't tell anybody this. I'm telling you this in confidence. I'm telling you this in secret. So don't tell anybody this. But I won't tell you the name. But my daughter's last name, my daughter's boyfriend's last name. I'm sorry, my daughter's boyfriend's last name is so horrendous. Hey Jay, it's so horrendous that my daughter has told her boyfriend that she will not take that name. She's keeping my last name. Hey Jay, you don't like the echo? Oh man, I love it. Jay's over there on the Military Veterans Gamers charity channel. No. Could it be more? Yeah. I'll let you read that in the Military Veterans Gamers charity chat. I just want to point out that this is not endorsed by me whatsoever, and I have nothing to to gain from this at all. But in the Military Veterans Gamers charity channel, we've got two Navy guys talking about a sailor that they know whose last name is Butt Ram. It's probably from a long herd of sheep farmers or something. I don't know, but that is the man's name, and well, unfortunately, people have strange names. Period. No, Lynn Medusa said my daughter's going to be made fun of for keeping her last name. There are more and more people. There are more and more people that more and more women that keep their own last name here in the United States, and I know for a fact that French Canadians do. Well, you see, Jordan Dan's the IT guy. Dan's the IT guy, so you never know what he has access to. No, he might be cracking into people's email and stuff. I can't believe I let her get away. She thinks she got away. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, no. Oh, it can't be two of them. I don't know which one I got. I'm chasing the wrong one. She's not wounded. Dan knows a lot of things. Dan knows a lot of things. My phone says scam likely, so I'm not going to answer it. If you hear it ringing. Where'd he go? I don't want this lady to think that I'm camping her or anything. I don't like the idea of camping people. You guys are distracting me. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm blaming Dano for being distracted. He's Oh, that guy got away from me. He's too sneaky. Aw, man. I might not get anyone this round. They got 2 generators fixed. Someone's running this way. Someone's running this way. Oh, I hit a wall. Ow. At least it was a haystack. Oh, bummers. Let's see if we can get her. She's oozing blood now. I don't think this is the same one that I ran away from before. Yeah, this is not the same one. This is not the first one I hooked. This is not the first one I hooked. Oh. Maybe it is. Let's come back over here and break a generator. Now they're on Oh, they let her go. Why'd they let her go? They're on their last generator now. This guy's too good. I always get mixed up in these stupid cornfields. Aw, man! I see people that play this map, they're so good. I just fared to middling. Oh, he ran right past me, and I let her. Well, I guess I'll hook her. I guess I'll hook her just to get the points. Wait, I'm stuck. Oh. Right. I'm stuck again. Oh no! My computer's lagging. Am I lagging on your end? No, it says no drop frames, but for some reason my game was lagging. I'm gonna let them take that poor lady out. Go, lady, go! Oh, they all got out. They all got out. Oh. So, that was interesting. And I knocked down 10 survivors, so I got that. I knocked down 10 survivors, and I am going to do that hourly thing that I do every hour, and I'm going to take my hourly break, and we're going to come back and do some more of this Nemesis guy, because Nemesis is the coolest. All right, Nemesis is the coolest, and we're going to do more Nemi, because we love him to death. And I'll be right back after this short break, and have some fun, man. Mods can ban other mods? Wait, Medusa and Dano are editors on my channel, and Dan and Jay are editors on MVG Charity, so they can do what they want. Anyways, I will be right back. Love you guys.
Military and Veteran Gamers Charity, whose motto is Healing Through Gaming. It was created in 2019 to provide a safe environment to veterans, service members, and proud patriots by establishing esprit de corps and improving quality of life through gaming and mental health peer support programs. It gaps the bridge by improving the quality of betterment and welfare of our past and present service members. The MVG charity is staffed completely by trained, unpaid volunteers. We provide a gaming platform and peer-to-peer counseling. Come join us today at discord.gg/military.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, baby, I win, I win, I win, I win.
I win. Oh, I wish my control was working. Oh, but I win. I win. I win. I can say this. I can say this right now. I win. Oh, it only took 27 days to do that, but I did it. All right, well, it took me, here we go. It took me 28 hours, 20 minutes, and 27 seconds to finish the game. 28 hours, 20 minutes, and 27 seconds to finish the game.
So I definitely set a new world record. Where I don't see the dog guy. I feel like I'm losing my real life dog. Oh, this game's a trip. I don't think she's gonna make it.
Okay, the door's unlocked, Isaac. I can't get over to you, but I'll find a way. I love you. This will all be over soon.
Well, maybe if she's just kicking the bodies out of the way. You see? She's just kicking the bodies out of the way. All right, that was cool. Having fun, kicking the bodies out of the way.
Okay. Would you like your phone?
Well, hello. I'm glad you liked it. I'm looking for I don't know how to type in this chat. Okay. This is I don't know how well you can hear me. Anyways, this is Blizzard. See? Blizzard. Dude. Blizzard's a cat and he does not like being picked up. Special survivor.
I want to remind everybody not to try this at home. because a hook in the shoulder can be real painful.
And would probably most likely kill you. I'm thinking. I don't know.
I can't believe he saw me! Oh no! What am I doing? What am I gonna do? Oh no! He saw me! I'm on a hook!
Like, you can just kill the taco and we can just burn him, right?
Oh, I've been eating. I've been eating.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, I've been at. I suppose it's time to get out. I died. Oh, I died on the inside.
Okay, you're stuck.
So you're gonna complicate my life now. You're gonna complicate my life now with, You're gonna complicate my life now with picking a channel point board. Brainstorm favorite cereal is Kellogg's Pickles and Gravel. But I want to congratulate Jay, Draco Fox, and Medusa for winning the numbers bingo game. Winning the numbers bingo game, and Dan says he's everywhere. Ooh. But the Blue Falcon bot just reminded us in the charity channel that Military Vendors Gamers Charity does in fact run tabletop games for military and veterans. I'm thinking, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome because if you guys because it really helps bring soldiers out of their shell, right? Brings soldiers out of their shells and gives them something to do with other people. I think it's good. I really think it's a great idea, and I need to get off my big booty, as the song says, as the J-Lo song says. I need to get off my big booty and get into one of those games myself. At least, definitely, I'm going to be hanging out with Jay Draco Sharp Friday at 7. Friday at 7, I'll be hanging out with Jay Draco Sharp as he plays some Sea of Thieves. But if no one is going to redeem the channel point, change my killer, I am going to play Nemesis. So you guys are going to have to wait until the next round to change my killer. Yes, I am sailing with you on Friday. I thought you knew that. If you didn't know that, oh wait, they already did? Wait a second. Jay redeemed, I'm checking. Oh no, pick next killer. Okay, all right. Hold on a second. We, nurse, I've never played the nurse. Oh my word. Nurse is level 1. Okay, wait a second. I have to go to, I don't have a button for this because I just put Capcom creators up. So I have to take Capcom creators down because that is the rule we have, or the agreement we have with Capcom creators. So I took Oh, what are you doing? Oh well. But just ignore that Capcom creators right there. I need to have a button. Let's yeah, it'll go away. It's only on this particular screen. It won't be on any other screen. What? Yeah, see, it's only on the face zoom. It's only on face zoom, so it's only on that screen. So I'm not gonna worry about it. There it is, Capcom. I can take it off. we're gonna play Nurse, and I have never played Nurse ever. Now Nurse is pretty good if you know how to play her. She can be pretty dangerous, and you notice she's level 1. Let me go to this screen. She's level 1, and credited as being very hard. Level 1 and credited with being very hard, huh? So we're definitely going to finish our rogue energy before we do this. But whoa! Got me going here now. I can hear breathing. Oh, I can hear breathing of survivors in pain. No. This is a good one. I can see survivors that are being healed. Oh, I like that one. No, seriously, if Dan comes through with the total $15,000, there's a good chance that Dan will win. And everyone that is talking on the charity channel, they're talking on the charity channel now about the charity program that's going on. We're trying to give away a $4,000 PC, right? And you can see in chat, there's 3 ways to win, right? There's 3 ways to win, and the last way is donating to the charity. Now, the charity has a gold star rating. It is registered in the state of United States in the state of Alabama. Has a federal tax ID number that I can provide you if asked, and it's the real deal, right? It's the real deal. We have to report all our expenditures to the IRS. We're obligated by the laws of the state of Alabama and the laws of the United States. We can't just take the money and turn around and spend it on ourselves, right? Like I said earlier, we're unpaid, but as Dan said, Dan the moderator there, as he said, we're all here. We're not here to get paid. We're here to have a good time, serve veterans, and provide them with a platform to game. And what MVG has done for me is they provided me with a platform to game and stream. Right? And I really love streaming. Yeah, Jay says we get paid with good time. We get paid with a good time, and we're gonna do some cool stuff here. Now, Jay, if I end up with a negative score, I'm gonna be really upset because I have gotten a negative score before, and the good tingly feeling from charity and hells? No. Oh. Jay's gonna enjoy the negative and add the screen shit. What? No, No. But seriously, anybody from MVG that's watching, any of the streamers that are watching, and I know we've got Jay. Jenks said he's lurking out there. He doesn't like this game too much. And Dan, you can see our channels. Jay created. I don't know why I didn't do it because I could have done it too. But Jay created a channel for channel points, and I am looking for help on creating channel points for the charity channel. Now I can use the main account and Tiger Fry to set up all the channel points, right? So that'll be real easy. It's just a matter of getting all of the people on the stream team and all the people that well, let's check out Blink. Hey, somebody. Oh, it's not good. Well, I got points. At least I didn't get 0 points. Haha! William Bill Overbeck's on the ground! I could actually hook somebody with the nurse! Oh my gosh. Oh wait. I had to get to a hook. That's always a problem. Getting to a hook can be a problem. Now he's on a hook. Yeah, situational awareness. She stood at the window. Oh no, I don't have any Apple phones. I don't have any Apple phones. I don't even have iron grip. This is awful. She thinks she got away. Actually, I dropped her because I couldn't find a hook. I dropped her because I couldn't find a hook. All right, let's see if we can find a hook this time. There's a hook. Yay! You're on a hook. Oh, it's already fixed. Oh, whatever. Oh, someone disconnected. Oh, well, that's good. That's points for me. Oh, someone went AFK. Oh, that's too bad. I won't hurt you. Because I know you're AFK and you got birds on your head. Not even fighting me. She's so AFK. Oh, this is so cool. All right, well, I'll come back for you later. No, she was, standing there with crows on her head. Wasn't fixing the generator. Where is he? He can't have got too far. Okay, I'll be able to see anybody that's healing each other. I've got that perk. Oh, there they are. If I get her down, I'm good. I just had to find a hook. He's actually fighting me. Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you for giving me this this great opportunity. Thank you for giving this great opportunity. This great opportunity there, Jay. This was a great opportunity, Jay, and I want to thank you for that. Thank you, Jay. That was really nice of you. I could have let him go, but you know, it's really nice to get all four. It gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling when you get all four of them. So it it gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling. Oh, so we're back. We're back to we're back to Nemi. We're back to Nemi. I'm going back to Nemesis, so don't worry. I'll build a button for this in a second. I will build a button for my Capcom creators. I had one all set up, but last Friday I deleted my Dead by Daylight stuff. I deleted it. It was gone, and that was quite entertaining to do. But okay, so we're going. No. We're going to Nemi. No, I don't want to customize her. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Nemesis. Nemi's difficulty is hard. But I have not found Nemesis to be hard at all. Ooh, that's sweet. I like that. Oh. No, my friend Briarfire, my friend Briarfire, and I was actually on Briarfire's stream team, but I had to we're still good friends, but I had to part ways because she wants me to put 110% into her stream team, where I want to put 110% into Military Veterans Gamers. And we had to make a choice, and I made the choice for Military Veterans Gamers charity. But she is an awesome Dead by Daylight player. Then she made partner, I think, in November. She's been playing nothing but Dead by Daylight. She played a lot of Resident Evil, and that's how I met her. But we're going to do a shout out for Briarfire. She is an awesome streamer and Twitch partner.
Yoshi. Like, cool.
Yeah, Briarfire is awesome, and she does a lot of. If you check out her Twitch site, which is BRIAR Fire with an underscore, one underscore after it. But Briarfire with an underscore, you'll know you're on the right page because she's a Twitch partner. But her Instagram site is amazing. She does all of her cosplays on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure that's how she got so popular, is all her cosplays, because people come from Instagram to watch her do her cosplays on Twitch. And she is really good at the makeup. She's really good at making herself up and doing stuff like that. She was actually given a chair. She was actually given a chair by one of her sponsors, a gaming chair. It's a British company, so I don't even remember what it is now, but I'm sure it's a great chair. But she was given a chair if she would cosplay Spider-Man. And she was given another chair that she gave to her boyfriend, and she would cosplay, I think, Tony Stark. And she did. I saw the Spider-Man one. I didn't see the other one. But she's there with she's in the Spider-Man costume with the Spider-Man chair, and it's really, really intense. Really, really intense. But we're going to do some Nemi stuff, because Nemi's so cool, and my best friend. Well, I don't know, when I was playing Resident Evil 3, Nemi was not my best friend. If you understand what I'm saying. Of course, Jill Valentine is the primary character in that game, trying to kill Nemi, and she does. Eventually, she does. But during all the time, during the time that I can't tell who does the commands, because they don't show up in chat on my window. Yeah, I'm not doing too good here. You're distracting me, Medusa. All right, let's go from one generator to another and watch the zombies. We're going from one, or we can do that. We can let people run in front of us, and then we can zoom in on them like this. Oh, I missed! Where'd she go? He looped me. Oh, now, where the hook? Where the hook? I'm gonna try and give you disease. Can I do that? No, doesn't work. Oh, hey, I don't mean, I want to get you. All right, where's the hook? Somebody's working on this generator, and they probably got away. Oh, they got one going. Someone's working on this generator. Oh, they got this one running. Oh, what a ripoff. Someone unhooked the lady. I can't believe they do that. Why would they unhook somebody? Why don't they just leave them hooked so they die? Oh. Oh, it's so entertaining. Where's the hook? Is there a hook over here? There's a hook. This is the hook. Your friend used this hook, if I remember correctly, and now you're going to share it. No, it's another hook. Oh, it's rusty. It's a rusty hook, so just keep that in mind. No, your friend did use that hook. Your friend did use that hook, so you can use it too. Oh! You're supposed to die. Okay. Yeah, well, they pulled her off the hook before she died, man. Doc Doobie! Thank you, Doc! Thank you for the raid! Oh, Fortnite! I tell you what, Fortnite is a game I need to learn how to play. That lady wants to blind me with a flashlight. Where's the lady with the flashlight? Ah, fiddlesticks. Oh no! I need to get with the lady with the flashlight. She's learning how to use that flashlight and she's getting dangerous with it. Just running in a circle? You do so good, man. I tell you what. Oh. But yeah, guys, I am streaming to Military Veterans Gamers Charity, which you all know as the most awesome charity in the world. And Rene Sarjeant at the same time.
Greetings.
So if you guys felt so motivated, you could pull both tabs up, turn mine down. You can turn mine down and watch on Military Veterans Gamers Charity. They let her go again. What is all this? Letting people go. Well, I think I've got the moray this time. So if I do that, then I'm good. Oh, I've got the moray. Watch. This is entertaining, people. This really makes my day. I'm going to have a lot of clips of this. Oh, yeah, baby. Emmy is my friend. People are going to wonder why all of the they're going to wonder why all of the clips on MVG are Dead by Daylight clips, because I make a lot of clips. Why'd you get stuck? Why are people fixing generators? I'm trying. Oh, they got out. Oh. Have fun, Jay. Jay's old enough to serve in the United States Navy. He's old enough to use the bathroom. He is a sailor. My dad was a sailor once. Why did this zombie chase? Well, I guess 3 got away. Oh, I did better as a nurse. I did better as a nurse. More zombies that go down, the better life is. Nemesis is the superior zombie. You know, they can open the other door if they find it. They might have... Slow down fast! How are you doing, Slow Death Fast? How does life treat you in the fast lane? How does life as a battle buddy treat you? We're just waiting for this last person to get out. She might not know where the door is. Oh, my son's first birthday was so horribly sad. It was so horribly sad. we invited. Okay, the last lady got out. Last lady got out. Thank you for hosting the channel, man. No, my son's very first birthday, we invited the entire Sunday school class, right? All the kids in the neighborhood, and one neighbor kid came over. One neighbor kid came over, and we were going to a big church at the time, and we had a lot of people in the Sunday school class, and a lot of friends of ours that said they would be there even without kids, right? And literally nobody showed up. So it was really sad for Mama. It was really sad for Mama. Obviously, my son could care less because he was only one. But it was pretty sad for Mama. Mama didn't appreciate that at all. That was not a good thing. Now you'll note everybody, and you'll note everybody that we are looking to raise the money with our Military May campaign, and we have raised so far on the 3rd, we have raised $442. Right? Military Veterans Gamers Charity is a real world charity that does what it's doing to we're gonna go ahead with the Maury thing. It does what it's doing in order to help military veterans with the mission or the motto of healing through gaming. Right? Now, Military Veterans Gamers Charity provides this platform to help military veterans move away from that background noise. I can spend all day long talking about Military Veterans Gamers Charity because it's a subject near and dear to my heart. But right now, in the month of May, we are giving away a $4,000 PC that's going to be built by Stents Builds, right?
Greetings.
It's going to be built by Stents Builds, and they are going to build us a Dungeons and Dragons themed gelatinous cube PC. A gelatinous cubed PC, right? And you can enter to win a $4,000 gaming computer. Is I'll be happy with that myself, right? But you can enter to win, and if you're a streamer and you want to help, you don't need to be part of Military Veterans Gamers Charity to help and raise money for this, and enter the contest yourself to win stuff, because we're giving away stuff for people that are participating in the fundraising, so you can get stuff yourself, right? If you fundraise for the charity. And if you want to, just send me a message. You can join the Military Veterans Gamers Discord. Join the Military Veterans Gamers Discord and send me a message that way. Or you can send a message to Mod Mail so the Stream Team staff can answer your question. Or you can join my Discord. And I'd love you forever. And but I'll answer your questions, and I can get you set up so you can raise money for the charity too if you're a streamer. But this is a really good program, and I really think that we're going to do good this month. So I'm looking forward to doing my best to raise money for Military Veterans Gamers Charity. And now we are getting ready to go in for another round of Nemesis. And we've got, Strode Realty. Strode Realty. So we know we're going to the new map, Haddonfield. I mean, it's not a new map, but it's newer. I mean, they remade it. They cleaned it up. They moved some stuff around. and they made it better. It looks a lot better. It looks really good. It looks really good. So they just released that this week or recently, and it's really, really cool stuff. As we wait for the endless loading screen, I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. Oh, Call of Duty is a long loading screen. Call of Duty is a long loading screen. We're freaking. Oh, in any of my regulars, or even if you're not a regular, I am looking at next month. I'm looking at next month in June. Right now, I stream on Twitch. I stream 7 days a week. I stream 5 days a week. During the weekdays, I stream Resident Evil or Dead by Daylight. And on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I stream on Twitch. I stream Resident Evil games. Right? So what I am looking at doing next month, and I still have to think about it, but I am probably going to start streaming on YouTube on the weekend. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he stand in front of me and wait for me to hit him on the head? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he walk in the window and fool me? Why did he run faster than me? Why is he so slick? Why did he get stuck? If I'm right, there's a hook right here. Okay. Why did he get stuck behind the sawhorse, the little toy playground thing there? Why are you stuck? Why are you still alive? Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if you can hear the police radio. Oh, he committed suicide. Well, that happens. I guess he didn't like being hooked. I want the doctor's perk. I really want to use that perk. The doctor's perk allows you to go through windows faster, and it closes the window behind you. Hello, lady. Hey, I have got that pride flag too. The code, in case anybody was interested in getting that from the store. I don't know if you play Dead by Daylight, but if you play Dead by Daylight and you want the new pride flag, she got away and I lost her. I'm talking too much. It's capital letters Pride 2022. We're doing our best. We really are. We got credit for one kill because he gave up. That's cool. Okay, someone is being chased over here. Somebody is probably inside this house. No, they're outside the house. A zombie's going after someone. A zombie's still chasing somebody. Where's this person hiding? Zombie was going after. Okay, I thought I heard somebody whimpering, but they're all healed. I can see they left any scratch marks in here. They fixed the upstairs generator. Oh man, these guys are doing good now. Oh, it's time. Maybe I should get main nurse. No. Oh, this is horrible. They jumped through a window? That was dumb. Unless they're intentionally trying to get me over here. Ah! Thank you! Thank you for coming back this way. That was generous of you. I'm going to the hook here behind the house because it's cleaner. I'm thinking of you on a cleaner hook. Where's my zombie friend? Oh, I gained the undetectable status whenever I kill a zombie, which means my heart doesn't beat. I mean, my heart does beat. Well, someone's in here. Someone's in here. Aw, man. Leave that lady on the hook to die. That's rude. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to camp them or anything. I think they got her off. They got her off at the last second. I'm gonna take gamble. Someone down here. I didn't see that. I heard a heartbeat, but I didn't see where it was. No one's down here. All right, that's bad. And they got one generator left to repair. Okay, zombie dude is telling me where they got the door open. Hey dude, you got a flashlight. That's like me with a flashlight. I never use it. I know he's gonna make it out. They win. They win, and the last one is coming this way. And the last one made it out the other gate on the other end of the road. And that is, my friends, what we call it was a fun match. That's not a problem. I had fun. I had fun. Fun is but no, I have fun with this game whether I win or lose. And one guy killed himself, so that was cool. That gave me blood points. He should have tried though, because I see so many people will die. So many people will give up pretty much. Amma Darko sent me a friend request. I don't know who that is. And Amma Darko on the stream. I can accept the friend request. I can accept the friend request and then I'll talk to them about it. Hey, who are you? Because I can always turn the okay, we're gonna take this, earn 50,000 blood points, right? Let me go ahead and earn 50,000 blood points. I won't make it. I want to make level whatever. So this guy is I don't know how to talk to him. I don't know how to talk to him, man. All right, so Bloody 145 wants to be my friend too. I don't know who they are, and one day I'll talk to them. We'll just have to wait and see. So, guys, I am going to take my hourly break, like I do. Well, when I become a Twitch partner, I'll do that. Okay, but I think it's going to take about. I think my goal of being a Twitch partner will happen when I'm 91 and still playing, because people will be so fucking amazed. They'll say, "Dude, that guy's 91 and playing Dead by Daylight." Oh. Whereas Dead by Daylight probably won't exist by that time. It'll be virtual Dead by Daylight, and you'll feel the pain. Ooh. No, I don't want to do that. So anyways, I'll be back in about, well, in 2 minutes, and I want you guys on the Military Veterans Gamers channel to understand that Military Veterans Gamers is working out a partnership deal with Rogue Energy, right? And I don't know if that's going to go through or not. I don't know all the details. I just forwarded the email because they mistakenly sent it to me. I forwarded it to our president, and the board has already tried the drink, and they love it. They love the drink. So hopefully they can work out some kind of deal with the charity, right? Which will be real cool. And I will advertise their code when I'm streaming on MVD Charity Channel. But right now, because we don't have a deal, I want you to memorize my code. And then whenever you want to use it, you can. I have never played this game before. I jumped. Oh. I jumped. I made it that time. Oh, I made it. Oh, hallelujah. I made it. No, John Jordan, I have never played this game before. I have never played this game before. I'm so happy I made it that time. And I'm running through turds. Running through. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. You're an hook, lady! Oh, baby! I tell you what, I'm liking this game. Oh, this is good so far. Oh. Being scared is not in my vocabulary, and I don't want you to think that I am scared to open this door, because I am not. The door will be open. Oh, there he is! And I've no place to hide. Oh, I'm dead after all this work. Ah, man! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Okay, I've got to take a break. I've got to take a... Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh no! This is terrible! Okay, he did now. He did now. Oh. Well now.
Fucking stay dead, okay?
Well now. We're using the strong chem fluid now. But I want to show you something. This here is unbelievable. Black cherry from Rogue Energy. It tastes like a soda without the carbonation, which makes it even better. This stuff is perfect. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, baby. I love it. Wow. He I should have ice blocked. I really should have ice blocked. He looked at me and I was dead. I should have ice blocked. There's no way. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some awesome news to share with you. Besides the fact that I have a snack here that my wife has so graciously provided me for. I mean, there was a time when my wife would provide me with snacks of M&Ms. But she doesn't do that anymore. Now she gives me healthy snacks and feeds me vegetables, which is probably a lot better for someone my age. But the good news is my wife has disappeared. I have no idea where she is. She's probably sent me a text. But I can't read the text because I'm using it for my voice mod controller. And you would think I'm crazy if I didn't have my voice mod to control. I would be talking baby talk or something all the time because I'd have to read my text. So in the meantime, we have no idea where my wife is right now, and she's off and about doing potentially wonderful things. I hope she's doing good things. She's a really wonderful lady. I'm telling you, my wife is literally the. I don't care. I know all you guys have husbands, wives, and various other arrangements, and all they're all good. All those are good, but I just want to point out my wife is awesome. my wife is awesome, and wait, we got to go to Jill. Where's Jill? Here's Jill. Jill's wearing the Claire Valentine outfit. Huh? And, no, Claire Redfield. Jill Valentine is wearing the Claire Redfield outfit, so now she's Claire Redfield. But she gets the same blood points. And, I just played Claire Redfield in Resident Evil 2 on the weekends, and now I'm playing Leon. It's the second time I've played Resident Evil 2, and you see, yesterday's Jude. Oh, he's not even here. Oh man, yesterday's Jude just gave me a subscription to Stone to Bone, and Stone to Bone is a member of our stream team. Stone to Bone is a real cool guy and a member of the Military Veterans Gamers stream team, and I like him. I like him a lot. In fact, we raid him often. Even especially if He's playing. What is he playing now? What is he playing now? He is playing DayZ. He is playing DayZ. But I'm going to I gotta open a new link. I'm going to say thank you. I just said thank you, Skittles, but I'm streaming now. Because that's yesterday's Jude's gamer handle, and the handle that she has on Discord is Skittles. Uses Skittles as her handle. And yesterday's Jude is a really awesome lady. She just, when I met her, she had 30 followers and 9 viewers. So she had like an awesome viewer average. She had an awesome viewer average. But she didn't have enough followers. So I'm like, everybody go follow her. And it took a week because I don't have a lot of input. It took a week, but we got her to affiliate. And she just got affiliate, I think, this weekend, and she is doing fine. She is doing fine. So I'm gonna have to check her out and see what kind of cool emotes she's got, man. Cool. She's probably got cool Dead by Daylight emotes because she plays Dead by Daylight as a survivor, and she, my friends, is way better than I am as a survivor. She is. She's so much better than I am as a survivor. She makes me look like I'm a kitty cat. I mean, nothing wrong with kitty cats. I love kitty cats, but she's way better. Hey, this is the Huntress's home. Oh, we got Bruce Campbell with us. We're good. Here comes another Bruce Campbell. We got 2 Bruce Campbells with us, so we're good.
Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I run fly again?
Yesterday, Jude! Oh, my word! Oh, no, it's the pig lady. How many? 10? Yesterday, Jude! Thank you. Oh, 5, okay. But you've already given a bunch away. You've already given you've already given at least 5 away before. You're like, who's? Oh, you're not a champion yet. All right. Veteran Comic-Con is 16, Dissonance 15. Yesterday's Jude is on my Discord as Skittles. And she's on Dead by Daylight as Skittles, and I don't know why I don't have a friend request. Where? I'm going inside. I heard a heartbeat, and I didn't want to stay outside. But anyways, I'm essentially Rene Sarjeant on virtually every platform. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Xbox. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Dead by Daylight. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Epic. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Steam. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Activision. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Blizzard. I'm Rene Sarjeant on Rare, which is Sea of Thieves. Lethal Dose is on a hook, man. We gotta go save Lethal Dose. Thank you yesterday, Jude. I need to, what I need to do is schedule my first 2 hours as Killer and my second 2 hours as Survivor and start doing community trips with survivors. Okay, bros, come on, bros. Let's go. I ain't gonna heal you here, bud. Follow me. I ain't gonna heal you at a hook. That's just crazy talk. Okay, here's the pig lady. Pig lady, run! Run! It's a pig! It's a pig! Help me! And I hate that they can sneak up on you like that. That is, it's so rude. I mean, I had Lethal Dose down. I was healing him, and now he's on a basement hook. Oh, dude. Oh, on the bone!
Yesterday's Jude gifted. Stone Tavern a subscription to Sarjeant.
Stone the Bone.
Tier 1 sub to Stone They have given
Stone the Bone streams for way longer than I do. Stone the Bone streams for way longer than I do, and if I don't have a non-affiliate or someone else to raid, I will frequently raid. Okay, looks like this guy is gonna be off the hook. I could use the med kit to heal, but I want to heal myself with the med kit. Oh, I can hear it coming back. All right, we're out of here, man. Run. There's a pig. Let's look at this poor guy on the hook. Because we're getting points, we're getting bonus points for altruism, so we're going to be altruistic. Oh, there's a pig. Isn't there a pallet here? There's no pallet. I thought there was a pallet here. I'm looking for a pallet. Oh, she put a thing on my head. Oh, I hate that on my head. I hate having that on my head. That, I've actually, without knowing it, I've actually tried to escape with that thing on my head, and you can't do that. Thank you for the chair. Oh no!
Like this.
I'm doomed. Thank you for the chair, Market Arc. Hey, the best story I have with cat waking me up was in California when my cat was sleeping on my chest during the afternoon, and all of his claws went boom into my chest. It was like boom, and I'd come to find out. Thank you for the cheer, Market Arc. Oh, I've been saved. The pig's coming. Pig's coming. Well, there they are. So this was entertaining, playing Claire, but Claire died. So Claire's red jacket was not an advantage to her today. A cat that would just sleep on random people's chests. That's funny. Gunslinger's over in Military Veterans Gamers charity channel, and he said he had a cat that would just, one of the locals had a cat that would just find random people and sleep on their chests. but no, seriously, my cat woke me up, and as soon as I woke up, about 5 seconds after I woke up, we had an earthquake. So the cat told me we had an earthquake before we had an earthquake. Market Arc. Oh, you're gonna catch up with Liv Medusa on Cheers. What do we got up here? Well, that would be quite an exciting adventure there. Waking up that way is not pleasant. waking up that way is not pleasant at all. Now we all know we're earning blood points on Claire and Jill to spend them on Nemesis, because we want to get Nemesis level 50, and then we're going to spend them on other survivor perks. And I don't know what other survivor perks I want yet. I haven't quite looked them up. Market Arc, you're going crazy.
Mercadoc cheered X 1400 to Rene Sarjeant.
I think Market Arc's going crazy. All right, thank you there, gentle sir. Liv Medusa was the top cheerer, and now she's not. What are you gonna do, Medusa? No more cheers. No more cheers. We're doing good. We're doing good on the cheers. Okay, I've earned 15,000 of 50,000 blood points. One team, one fight. Yes. Although I was never an artilleryman, I was an indirect fire infantryman. And if if you were to look that up, if you were to look up my MOS in 1982, my MOS was 11. This is the way. In 1982, my MOS was 11 Charlie 1 Sierra, and I'll let you figure out what that means. It was 11 Charlie 1 Sierra in 1982. Huh? But we're gonna go back in. We're saving the blood points up. That's terrible. But that's a terrible joke. Oh. Oh no. I was a mortar guy, but yes, Living Medusa wrote the jokes. You have to see the jokes on her. No, Gunslinger 7275, Gunslinger 7275. I was Mark and Ark, you're going crazy. 11 Charlie 1 Sierra is a specialist, a special forces indirect fire infantryman. And back in 1982, you had to be infantry or you had to be infantry, radio operator, or medic in order to join special forces. Now you can be any MOS. But back then, you had to be infantry, and I was an 11 Charlie. And Raging Axeman from Scars of War, who supports military veterans and first responders. We do have a first responder role, but our mission is to support military and veterans. And Raging Axeman has expanded his organization's mission to support first responders too, because they got issues too. But Raging Axeman is an awesome guy, and I want you guys to say hello to him. And if I have a mod, Medusa, do a cool guy. A cool guy. Shout out to Raging Axeman. Do a cool guy. Shout out to Raging Axeman because he is a cool guy. Canadian Armed Forces. The Living Medusa is Canadian, and I know a former captain in the Canadian Armed Forces that I met in Pakistan. But he's an awesome guy. Raging Axeman is an awesome guy, but the Canadian Armed Forces have a place. If you don't know a gunslinger, you're in you.
Yesterday's Jude says it's.
I just saw your subscriber roll. So, Gunslinger, are you in? I assume you're in the Discord, the Military Veterans Gamers Discord. Oh, that is so cool. I did not know you were an EMT, Raging Axeman. I did not know you were an EMT, Raging Axeman. Well, Gunslinger, if you are a streamer, I don't know if you're a streamer, but if you are, or you're ever interested in being a streamer, send a message to ModMail or send a direct message to me from the Discord, and boom, we'll get you on a stream team. All right? Raging Axeman Mercadurk is being what do you call it? Anyways, Mercadurk is a 13 Bravo. He is a artilleryman, and he is training Ukrainians how to use their artillery guns nowadays, which is, I love it. I love it. You've already joined the stream team. I hate to not I'm the new stream team leader, and we have 198 people on the stream team. So I don't know everybody's name, but if you are, I will check you out definitely when you start streaming. And make sure you are in the Affairs Discord telling us what's going on, because we can get you. We have gotten a bunch of people to affiliate. Oh, wow, wait a minute. They 20 years ago or 30 years ago, they closed down the Canadian Parachute Regiment. So you're saying, oh, but no, not him. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh. He caught up to me. No, gunslinger. You're telling me they have an airborne division. All right. Well, that is so cool. No, I jumped with the Parachute Regiment on Menton Day. And I have Canadian jump wings, so I have Canadian jump wings and you don't. So there. No, that's mean. That's mean. No, I got Canadian jump wings probably before you were born. But that was a while back. In fact, even though I have a lot of jump wings, I've got a buttload of jump wings.
Do you know
I
the
always
way?
wore Canadian jump wings for my official photo. Well, Gunslinger, I can promise you, I never, ever wore a pink beret. I'm not gonna do anything sacrilegious here. I don't want to insult anybody, but I never wore a pink beret, and that's just the way it is. What do I hear? Oh wait, that was Jaws music. Oh wait, I was trying. I was trying to figure out what's going on. Is he camping? He's camping the he's camping the hook. So we'll be lucky to get a generator repaired. But yeah, I went straight from jump school to Special Forces training. So I never had the misfortune of wearing a maroon beret. Don't do that, lady! He's coming now! This guy's too good of a killer. But you guys that have heard me talking about Military and Veterans Gamers Charity, Gunslinger is an example of a where is he? Anyways, Gunslinger is an example of non-Americans that we have in our charity, and Living Medusa is an example of a non-American civilian that we have in our charity. So we go for everybody. We are totally inclusive, and we don't turn anybody away. Well, we turn you away if you're a dick. I mean, I'm not going to go into that because that's against Twitch terms of service, but we would turn you away if you were not polite. How's that? Oh! Hey, Jeff Johansson, you want healing? Oh, yeah. Are we all going downstairs now for basement time? Oh no! Marketer posted a clip. I hope it's not a clip of me. Oh no!
Rest in peace.
Oh, Marketer, Dano, everyone that's come in later. I definitely need your help selecting or getting ideas for channel point rewards for the charity channel, right? No, Medusa, you are a well-behaved troll. There is Margaret, there's actually a channel now in the affairs server that is called Charity Channel Point Ideas. And I posted a whole buttload of stuff that I pulled off the internet. But I want pictures too, and oh man, that was close. That was scary close. Well, see, we have to get something that 20 people can do, and any of those things like play blindfolded, someone's not going to want to do it, and someone's going to redeem a channel point. And they're going to say, "Well, I don't want to do it," or something like that. And I think for right now, I'm going to stick with cool stuff like images and sounds. Wow, I almost missed that one. Is that the bad guy up there? I thought I saw a gunslinger. I thought I saw someone slinging a gun. Well, Gunslinger, I'm worried about any channel points that tell a player what to do. Yeah. See, that's a good idea. Marketer has a good idea. Yes, and that's one of them that I want to put in is no swearing. Everybody can buy a stone to bone poop hat. How's that? I don't know if you've seen Stone to Bones poop hat, but he's famous for that. Well, no, that is actually a good channel point reward. That's actually a good channel point reward because he quit. The killer quit. Oh man, the killer quit. Well, if you have any ideas like that, marketer, put that stuff in. Yep, I put that in. I put hydrate in there the other day. But we put that stuff in the channel on the affair server. And Gunslinger, you said you're on the stream team, so you'll have access to that channel too. Just type all these ideas in the. What if you're not wearing socks? You want to see my feet? Oh. I didn't get a very good score there. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and take our 5 o'clock break 5 minutes early because it'll take too long to get into another match. But I will be back after I stretch and use the restroom. After I stretch and use the restroom, I'll be back to earn my Bloody Rewards challenge of 50,000 blood points. I'm gonna earn 50,000 blood points. When did you apply? How long ago did you apply, Gunslinger? You didn't apply when I was in charge. Oh, I'm so generous. I'll let anyone on the stream team. But yeah, no. As soon as you get your game rig set up for streaming, send us a message and we will get you squared away. We will get you squared away. Yeah, no. Go ahead and wait. Go ahead and wait until you're almost ready to stream. And send in a mod mail, and we'll get you squared away. We're a 3080 Ti. Well, are you gonna give me one? Are you gonna give me a 3080 Ti? Because you could if you wanted to. Probably not. Gunslinger's talking about getting ready for streaming, and he's going to get ready to get on the Battle Buddy team. Oh, and he's going to use two of them, two 380 Ti. So he's going to be cool. Dan, have fun picking up your daughter, right? And do the school thing. And I am going to take my break. I will be right back. I'll be right back, and we're going to do some cool and awesome stuff with Jill Valentine this time instead of Claire. Same character, different outfit, but we're going to get some more blood points. I'll be right back. Why am I naked? Why am I not wearing? Look at this.
Have a good night, Rene.
I'm on my screen. I was on my screen without any clothes on, and now they popped in. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
The dog's eating me alive. The dog's eating me alive! Get used to it! get used. So, quite apparently, I should have not opened that door, and the knife is probably not. The knife is probably not the best way to do this. She's toast, man. I love it. She died. I killed 2 people. Oh, this is so good. Oh, killing people is so good. Killing people is so good. I killed 2 people. Oh, snuggle buddies. Chem fluid does everything. Huh?
Good. Man, screw this castle.
Down again? Oh, we're noobs. We're terrible at this
again, dude. There's a mermaid in the water, and he's gonna be coming up on one of these here. Be ready for him, dudes. He's on this side, and he's got a barrel on him, and he fucking barreled on us.
Did she stop his head enough? Oh, come on. What a wimp. Okay, I'm okay. I thought I had a hole in my hand. Whoa. She's kind of strong, isn't she? No! Oh, I got an axe.
I'm dead. I can never leave.
Oh, well, I found Mia. Now she's dead. I need to pick up the axe, though.
My daughter!
I'm not your daughter. Ain't your daughter, Bubba. Ain't your daughter, that's all I gotta say. Ain't your daughter. Oh yeah, baby. Not your daughter, my daughter.
Rose!
Now, Rose was split into 4 pieces and then put back together.
It's all right.
He cut my head off, man. Oh, that's so rude. That's so rude. Oh, yeah. We'll continue. Oh, that is so. Oh, cool. A nice place to sit down. I can relax. Oh, I just got eaten. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. So.
I can't believe he saw me! Oh no! What am I doing? What am I gonna do? Oh no! He saw me! I'm on a hook!
It took me, here we go. It took me 28 hours, 20 minutes, and 27 seconds to finish the game. 28 hours, 20 minutes, and 27 seconds to finish the game.
So I definitely set a new world record. The level 59 Horde Druid. Let's attack the Druid. Just because we feel like it. Oh, geez, look at this. I got attacked by a rogue. Oh, dude. Oh, that's so mean. I can't. Well, I know what that's for. Oh, no. Oh, he got me! Baba! Rejoice in creation! Whoa! He said, rejoice in creation. Word, I've got real good news. I've got real good news for you. And I'm saying no one won bingo, but I've got real good and exciting news for you right now. My wife has returned. She went to pick up my daughter, Mary Frances, and they returned. And we're not Catholic. It's a long story where that name came from, but Mary's my mom's name. And there it is. So we're now happy because my wife has returned. It's so good. It is so good that she's here. And I'm sorry I took a little longer because when I go all the way down, I go all the way downstairs. Whoa, it's a long way downstairs. When I go all the way downstairs like that, I have to check out my dear wife and talk to her about dear wife things, and we can blood dripping denims. Oh, I want to get this one. I want to get the head for this, the blood dripping head but we're gonna go with the skirt right now, and we're gonna get Jill Valentine in right now. I've got an exciting story that I was talking to with my wife. My daughter. My daughter was. I walked into the kitchen. I saw my wife. I said hi to my wife, and then I turned around, and my daughter was on the other side of the kitchen, getting herself something to eat, I imagine. And I said, "You look just like Sarah." And she said, "I wonder why?" Because they're twins, of course. They're twin girls. And here's the story, right? I said when my wife got pregnant, we're going to have twin girls. I said we're going to have twin girls, right? And my wife said no. First of all, my family rarely had girls, any type of girls. And second of all, the odds were just against twins and girls altogether. And I kept saying it, and she went to an ultrasound. They only found one kid. And I said, I don't care. They're twins. And the next ultrasound, I couldn't go to. She went to her by herself. And lo and behold, they're twins. And there you go. So that's all my fault. And you can blame me for my twin girls because I made it happen. And we're happy to know that they are here and in our lives. The Silent Hill Midwich Elementary School. Now this is one of the games that I'm determined to play once I teach myself how to use the old style tank controls on a controller, because that, my friends, is difficult as hell. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's a bear. It's not easy. So somebody got, oh, it's a chainsaw guy. I hate chainsaw people. He's on a hook on the other side. Oh, he might be on the other side, but I just let him off. Oh, someone saved him. Someone saved him. So he has been unhooked. But I actually have a second channel that I was using to stream Animal Crossing, and I kind of quit doing that. I don't know why, but I did. And I might, not without a schedule, I probably won't have a schedule, but I might start playing other games on that channel besides what I have scheduled on this channel, because my long-term plan for this channel is Dead by Daylight. Ark, hello. He's back. Ark is back. I'm so glad you're in the Army and you get paid, because I'd be like, no. Grover Chris 417 is down. Pocket change. Well, when you're retired and the Army says you can't work, there's no such thing as pocket change. Is this guy camping? I don't know, it looks like it. There's 2 people rescuing them. Whoa, that was too good. Oh, he's way better than I am. He's way better than I am. Oh no. Let me free. Let me go. Let me go. I want a hug. But while we're on the hook, I want to take time to display to you my Amazon Prime good luck charm, the rainbow pot of gold charm, and my 2022 Pride. Go on a hook, lady. and my my pig teddy bear. Yes. Yes, make a plan. Do Oh no, they're not rescuing me! I'm going to die! They don't love me. They don't love Jill Valentine. Oh, they don't love Jill. Barking, are you crazy? There you go. One is good. No, but seriously, I'm not making fun of you, Market Arc, or Lynn Medusa. I know you guys have cheered a lot, and he wants me to come this way. It really means a lot to me, and I can assure you that every penny goes back to every penny goes back into the stream. Where are we going, young man? Oh, Gunslinger followed my Twitch channel. I didn't even notice it. Oh, what a ripoff. I feel bad. I don't know where this guy's wandering around, but we have one generator left to fix, and he is real close by. He is real close by, and I don't want to get out of this locker. But then I don't want crows flying over my head either. So, what is he doing? All right, gentlemen. We now those artillery men get paid big bucks for losing their hearing. I'm not going out the other door. You're crazy. I'll get lost. I'm going out this door. We escaped! Yay! So they told me, I'm surprised I am surprised I survived that. I think the killer went AFK. I think the killer went AFK is what happened. Yeah. So, you know, Medusa, when I get out of the army, when I get out of the army, they told me, well, you can't get compensated for hearing loss. Bark and Ark. Bark and Ark loves that. He loves cheering. All right, but they told me I couldn't apply for hearing loss because the army gave me earplugs, and I was like, no. Thank you, Mark and Ark. You know. But anyways, I'm going to continue my story. In 1979, when I went to basic training, they gave me earplugs. They did give me earplugs. But when I came back, all right, Mark and Ark is going crazy. Mark and Ark has just he has just cheered all the bits for forever. You you get a bits badge too. I think the scythe is a bits badge. But no, when I went to my first unit, which is California Army National Guard of all things, I asked for earplugs at the range, and I asked for earplugs at the range, and they told me that I didn't need any, and boom. Okay, there's always a generator, or usually a generator. No, I think there's always a generator in here. There's this. There's one. But it's also really loud in here. Oh, look! Look! It's Leon S. Kennedy. Leon S. Kennedy is his own type of hero. Uh-oh, someone got hit. Jetta Wolfson has been scratched on the back by some evil critter. We don't know who it is, but it's evil. Anybody that works with the entity is evil. Oh, I see a generator over there. I guess I have some kind of perk. I don't even know what perks I'm running. Oh, it's the doctor with the electric shock treatment thing. Oh, well, I hope someone saves me. I'm not supposed to leave scratch marks, man. What's the deal? That was the wrong way to run. All right, I'm so out of here at this point. All right, Trickster Elf is doing pretty good because Trickster Elf hasn't been caught yet, but everybody else has been caught. Oh, I messed up. Oh no, I hurt myself and he's coming this way. I'm still wounded. I used up my med kit and I'm still wounded. Oh, Jed Wilson's down. I'm tempted to give Trickster a chance out. Hey, lots of noises, man. Oh, we're out of here, man. So I am so dead. I am. I didn't survive that one. I want to see if the elf lady or the elf person, the elf person, I don't know who it is. I want to see if the elf person gets out or not. We got JR got swag. JR got swag is trying to stay alive. Uh-oh, Trickster Elf is now down. Who is going to survive? Trickster Elf must have got caught jumping out the window. Yeah, Trickster Elf must have got caught jumping out that window. That I use that window all the time to get away from killers. So is yeah, he can see his own scratch marks. He's got that perk up. He's gonna try and save her. I like this. Oh boy, that scared me. Oh man. That was rough. Trickster Elf is on her last legs here. Is she gonna make it? Well, it looks like we've got both of them have a chance of dying. Oh no! Oh no, he got knocked down! Well, I guess that answers you at this one. They're both dead. We don't need to we don't need to talk about that one. They're both dead. They're both dead, and that's kind of sad, but that happens. What kind of nifty thing do I have here? Susie's notebook. A Legion logo? Who want? Why do we want to give Legion a logo? Oh, I got 50,000 blood points, so. Okay, now the question is, do I have the perk We're Gonna Live Forever with Jill Valentine? I don't know if I do. So we're looking for... Oh, I don't have it. I don't have the perk. Ah. So I don't... It doesn't look like I have a challenge that I can select. Cleanse 10 totems. Oh, wait a minute. I've got 49,533 blood points. Well, guys, I have not earned 50,000 blood points. And we're going on for one more adventure. At least one more. We'll see how it works out. we're going on one more adventure with Jill Valentine doing the dirty deed. Trying to survive in the land of the entity. Now, the backstory that I've gotten from playing this game so far is that apparently all these people got sucked into a vacuum and they have to live every day fighting a different killer and fighting the entity. So it's like just a constant hell is what they're living in. Rude and uncomfortable. But I know you've heard me say this before. Dead by Daylight is a game that when I got it last year, I started out trying the tutorial and I just couldn't do a skill check for the life of me. I gave up. I said, I'm just not going to play this game. And a couple months later, someone talked me into trying it again. And I've gotten okay. I am still not as good as a lot of people I see. Whoa, I'm telling you. I was talking to somebody on my friend Volstez's Discord who has 5,000 hours in Dead by Daylight, and I've got 300. A big difference. There's people that are really good, and they're someone's cleansing a totem. That's cool. They're doing what they can to improve matchmaking. Oh, that's not a totem, but I think matchmaking is doing pretty good as it is. I don't want to hang out at a generator I just made noise at. Because if I was a killer, I'd be going to the generator that just made noise. I want to find another generator. Uh-oh, Clanker Who is down. Not good for Clanker Who. We have to ask the question, who is Clanker? But we're not going to go that far. I'm going back to the one generator I know where it is. I get points for being reunited. Oh no, they got 2 down. Where are they? I can't even see them. You can't pick up 2 at a time. Why can't I see them? You can normally see survivors when they're on the ground. Why can't I see them? Well, Chub Club's just disconnected. And Clanker Who has been healed. I don't know why I can't see them though. I don't know why I'm blinded. Oh, my bot just reminded me to remind you of that that donation bar along the bottom of my screen. There is a reason for it, and we are Military Veterans Gamers Charity is looking for help in doing its mission of helping military veterans gamers through with the motto of healing through gaming. Why can't I see? Oh, they're way over there on a hook. Oh, that's a long ways away. That's right, we're gonna save you. We're gonna save you. We're gonna save you. He darted me to death. Oh, what a pig. He killed me. See? I wiggled out, dude! Well, that gun's dangerous. I haven't played against this guy. I think this is the second time I've played against this guy, and this guy knows how to use his gun, man. That's... Oh. He's dropping me. Dropping me gives me a big advantage. Him dropping me gives me a big advantage. Because you saw the wiggle bar go from small to large. Oh no! It might give me a big advantage, but I still haven't been doing it. I haven't been getting away. I gotta get away. I sure hope he's not behind me. He is. Damn it! Oh! Let's see if I can get away again. No, this time I'm doomed. Well, there you go. This time I'm caught. And now this takes the brain of a 2-year-old. This takes the brain of a 2-year-old. Because standing next to the hook, you lose blood points for standing next to the hook. All this stuff he's doing, he's just losing blood points. Hey! I'm on a hook, Trent. I'm on a hook. No, I don't think he cares either. I don't think he cares. A website. Oh, I love it. I love it. A website with a link a website with a link to the charity. Tell them about the charity review we got. I forgot the website of the charity review we got. But MVG Charity got gold star review for being awesome. Huh? And you can. I'm gonna get a button, so I'll tell you more about the review. But seriously, it amazes me to no end how much authenticity Military Veterans Gamers Charity has and can demonstrate. Someone's gonna die. That'll be the third hook for them. And that's unfortunate. This guy is not too good at carrying people. He's good at knocking them down and chasing them, but he's not too good at carrying people. I know what I'm doing. I really do know what I'm doing. I wanted to install the trap because that makes him blind. Oh, Clanker Who's down again. Clanker Who is on a hook. Well, if this doesn't get the bad guy over here, I don't know what will. Yep. Well, that doesn't work. I think we're gonna try and get away, and then yeah, that works. He might be trying to get points by dropping people. I want everyone to listen closely to Jill Valentine's well, I guess it's time to run to another area of the map. Because if this guy puts... Oh no, there's... He dropped her too. He's... He's just wasting time and collecting blood points. He's wasting my time and your guys' time trying to collect blood points. He walked right past the hook. Hey, Mark and Ark. Yeah, I know where the door is if someone helped me. Good night, Mark and Ark, and have fun doing your job because it's an important job. I think I'm going to be abandoned. Okay, Clanker Who is on the ground, and Cameron, no, Clanker Who's up. Clanker Who's back on the ground.
Do you know the way?
I know the way, but it's a long way to crawl. It is a long way to crawl. Karen just went out the gate, so now I have to crawl out the gate. This guy just did a moray. Or Clanker Who bled to death. I think I'm going to bleed to death before I get out the gate, unless I find the hatch. The hatch is the only way just for me to survive right now. You might take me to the gate, that'd be cool. Oh, what a nice guy! Oh, righty then. He let me out. He let me out. He was so cool. He was a nice guy, and we have finished this challenge. We earned 50,000 blood points. We didn't earn exactly. We earned more than that, but we earned 50,000 blood points, which we're going to spend on Nemesis. We're going to spend that stuff on Nemesis. And while we get ready to spend our stuff on Nemi, because we're going to get Nemesis up to level 50, we are going to remind you guys of what we're doing here with the Military Veterans Gamers charity. Okay, military. No. I don't want to quit. Military Veterans Gamers charity is a charity dedicated to, obviously, military English speaking. I had to clarify that. English speaking military veterans from around the world. Now, to be transparent, it's mostly Americans, but it's not only Americans. Well, I was just talking to a Canadian paratrooper that is in the group, and he's getting his stuff ready to stream and join the stream team himself. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be really cool. But Military Veterans Gamers Charity works with the motto of healing through gaming. I have fun, Lynn Medusa. I'm done. But thank you for being here. And we're going to do cool things tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We're going to do some more Dead by Daylight. But Military Veterans Gamers Charity does its best to help military veterans through their various programs and healing through gaming. And the healing through gaming is a well-known concept where you're taking the background noise, or you're giving somebody something to do instead of the background noise. You know what I'm saying? So you're giving someone something to do instead of that background noise. But I am going to say, after a wonderful 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours, I am going to go ahead and call it a day. But don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. See, that's why I have my camera on the things for watching screen. It's here for a reason. The reason is we are going to raid somebody and tell them hello. We're going to raid somebody. Ethos Threads. Oh, well, we are going to. I stream from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day, and Monday through Friday, I stream on MVD channel, MVD Charity channel, and Rene Sarjeant. That's my calendar, by the way. But you just barely missed us. But we are going to go. We're going to go check out somebody in MVD Charity, and I think I know who we're going to get. We're going to get. We're going to go to MVD. No, I'm on MVD Charity. I can't go to myself. What am I doing? We're going to go get probably the most successful streamer in Military Veterans Gamers. Is not a partner. He's not a partner, but he's probably the most successful streamer, and that is he's not here. No, he's AFK. I don't want you to go to someone who's AFK. So let us go to Albie. We are going to go to somebody that is not an affiliate, and I am not following. I don't understand what's going on here. How did he he's not an affiliate, and I don't even know where he came from. I thought I knew everybody that was streaming. I guess he just started streaming again. But we're going to go check out Destroy 21 on the Battle Buddy stream team. And he needs a few more followers, and I assume viewers, to make follower. So let's go check him out, tell him how much we love him, and show him some of that Military Veterans Gamers Charity love. And Ethos Threads and should give him some love too, man. Eat those threads and give him some love too. I want to thank you all for being here, and we are going to go say hello.